Official representatives of the Commission of the National Commission for Colleges for Education, led by our own Damian Okoye, Chief. He is Director of the Commission. We are still looking forward to receiving the Executive Secretary, who is on his way. I know he will certainly make it to this workshop. The resource persons from Austria who are here, that have been mentioned, have been properly introduced. The members of the organizing committee, led by the Dean of the Faculty of Education, Professor Eze, who has just spoken to us. All the deans here present, directors, heads of department and coordinators of programs, all teachers of different schools, and those who are interested in the teaching field. I've seen the former chairwoman of private schools, Barrister Iguane. I've seen you, your team, and all the teachers who have come from different schools here. Members of the press, security officers here present, I welcome all of you to this workshop. For some time now, I've been worried about the shape, the quality of education in this country. And after looking at the landscape of the education of our nation, I've come to the conclusion that our young people are not getting jobs because you can't employ them. There are jobs in this country for those who are properly prepared to get jobs. My conviction is that there is no unemployment as such in this country. What we have is unemployability of those who have gone through our system. And it is a worrisome situation because so many are graduating from our institutions. And that will now invite you to reflect on the whole system. And my reflection on the system has taken me to the foundation of the system. I've asked myself, what kind of foundation do we have in a nursery school? What kind of foundation do we have in a primary school? And what is the nature of the foundation at the secondary school level? Before your kids, our young people are being lazy. Some of them our young people have been disqualified as lazy people. Before you accuse them of being lazy, before you insult them, you ask yourself, what have you actually given them? They come to the university, many of them can't express themselves, many of them write things and you shake your head. It's not about the grammaticality now, but it's about the sense of what they're writing. There are some, when you read what they have written, forget the language, forget the grammar, just ask yourself, is this person really a human being? So, reflection on the foundation is actually what motivated me to request for this workshop. And I'm happy that Benedetta, who has been part and parcel of this university from the beginning of the time I returned, understood my concern. And she actually championed this workshop that we're having today. Benedetta Vakovic-Pierce. What is this foundation we're talking about? I've taken time to look at some of our nursery schools and some of our primary schools. I've taken time in my usual way to observe the teachers in action. I have also taught in the nursery school and in the primary school. And I said to myself, something has to change and something has to be put in its proper shape. At the level of nursery school, you can make education quite interesting. And the best thing that can happen to a child is the feeling I have to go to school. It is a little better than my home. But one thing that can happen to a child is they are doing well and doesn't want to continue to do well in their different schools. But we have a situation where children have the feeling that They are here because their parents want them to be here. They don't want to be in school. The success, for me, of everything we call education is the joy and the desire to know. The joy and the desire to know. If we achieve it in a child, then the sky is a child's limit. How do I make children happy coming to school? How do I make them look forward to coming to school and enjoying what they're doing? Every method we are going to discuss in this conference will revolve around this. Whatever it is, you give it any name, the target must be to create some atmosphere of happiness in learning. If children at nursery school are happy going to school, if they're happy staying in school, if they're happy learning, then you get it. It's also a way of testing whether your method is working. You can say, I'm experimenting with this weird storytelling, discussion method and all that, and you realize after telling a story, they are looking at you like this. Auntie, I'm hungry. Or somebody, let me go out. Auntie, I want to go and ease myself. Then you should know that what you have done has not worked. So to create this desire to know, that is it. My hope is that this conference will open windows and doors for us. My hope is that this conference will invite us to reflect on the methods we are using and probably give us ideas on how to do things well. That's my hope. We don't have 1/3 of the teachers in Enugu here. But each time a group is small, I remember the apostles. 12 of them brought Christianity to the whole world. 12 persons. And we say in Latin, non morta sed mortum, not the quantity but the quality. If we have teachers here who are convinced that they want to be part of this workshop, they want to get it, and they want to change things in our schools, I bet you within 2 years, the story will be different in our schools. So, I invite you to be part of it. You've heard from the dean, it's not going to be about conferences, about papers and all, it's going to be about demonstration. And of course, the smaller we are, the better. The smaller the number, the better for what I think they want to do. So I'm not worried about the number because I know that if all those here actually participate in this workshop and they get it, from Enugu, let us begin from Enugu. I know we are interested in Nigeria, but from Enugu, the story of education will be different. That is it. When others see the way we are teaching, when they see the way we are doing it in our nursery school, primary school, secondary school, they will be attracted and they want to know why our school is growing and their own school getting smaller and smaller and smaller. So on this note, ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you to this workshop. Thank you and God bless you.